Alright guys, welcome to my first YouTube video on this channel. We're just going to be doing a quick walk around, and I'm going to be pointing out some of the mods that I have done to my 2012 Dodge Challenger SXT. And before anybody starts going crazy in the comments saying, oh, why would you put all this money into a V6 Challenger or whatever, like that's not even a real muscle car. I know we get a lot of crazy haters, but this was my very first car. I did dump quite a bit of money into it. I own my own vinyl wrapping company, so I had quite a bit of money on the side. I'm also a full-time college student, but I decided to put my money into this while I had it, and you know, I definitely did put a lot of money into it, but I'm happy with the way it turned out. I also have a 2016 Hellcat Challenger that I'll probably make a separate video about. Just recently picked that up not even a year ago, so I don't have a lot of mods done to it, but I can give you guys a walk around. I wrapped it and everything, and yeah, I'll probably make a separate video for that. Let me know what you guys would want to see or know about that. But just getting into the exterior mods on this, one of the biggest things here is this carbon fiber hood. This is a carbon fiber Viper style hood from Carbon Creations, and then what's recommended with really any aftermarket or carbon fiber hoods is these hood pins. So I ended up going with the Mopar hood pins here, and I installed those, so definitely a nice look there. On the other headlights here, I had these little halos that I picked up off of eBay for about 40 bucks. They weren't meant to be installed on the exterior of the headlight. I did it anyway. They lasted me a couple months and now they don't work, but I just never took them off. My wheels here, these are 20-inch Viper reps from factory Replicas. The front end here, it's a staggered setup. The front is a 20x9 and the rear is a 20x10. I got two 85s on the rear and two 45s on the front for a nice little stance, especially with this. I have the full airlift 3P kit from Bag Riders. Going on to the rear end here, on my rear window, I have these rear window louvers, which I actually picked up from Amazon of all places about 2 years ago for I think it was like 100 bucks. And they just mounted on here with some 3M adhesive, and I mean, I drive this thing all through the winter and everything and haven't had any issues on highway speeds and stuff. So definitely surprising quality. These are just ABS plastic, but for what I paid and what I expected, it definitely exceeded my expectations. Then we got this rear wickerbill here on the spoiler. I actually got this off Instagram from a guy. I can't remember his Instagram off the top of my head, but I can probably tag him down in the description. Then this vinyl work that I did on the rear taillights here. I'm pretty sure you can pick up a kit like this from Lux Auto Concepts, but this I ended up doing myself. Definitely adds a nice little look. Fan of that. And down here, moving down to the tips, these are the dual exit, like circular tips. These are supposed to be like a black chrome. I got them from my friend. I definitely like this style over the stock style, but if I had to get them again, I'd probably get a different finish on them. Then down here, I got this diffuser, which I actually got from my buddy, which goes way up there, and the whole thing is metal. It's actually really nice quality. I'm not sure the brand or where he got it, but I got it from him for free. So I tossed it on there with 4 giant bolts, and it goes up into my trunk, so that thing's not going anywhere, but definitely adds a nice aggressive look here. All right, so that's pretty much it for exterior mods. There might be some other little stuff, like I have tinted side markers, I have the 392 front lip that goes on here, but other than that, let's move on to the interior. So as far as interiors go, I actually have quite a bit of stuff done. Starting off, I do have these nice white leatherette Brom racing seats, which I got for Christmas. These are definitely a nice upgrade over the stock seats that come in the SXT. Is the cloth that was in here, and it was pretty worn out too. So these were a nice upgrade. I also have this nice carbon fiber wheel here, which I got customized with the white stitching and the white 12 o'clock stripe to match my seats. This is from, let me remember his name, Zen Carbon Fiber. I'll also tag him down in the description. Moving over to the center console portion here, I've got this kind of stick-on carbon fiber look thing, which came from, this was from Dodge Carbon. Definitely wish there was like a replacement piece for this radio bezel here, but this was the best I could find, so I'm happy with the way it looks. Down here I've got the pedal commander, which I actually don't even have plugged in right now. I had a couple issues with mine, but for the time that I was using it, I did enjoy it, so I would recommend that probably. Moving on to all this over here, including this armrest. This is all genuine carbon fiber. This isn't any stick-on stuff. There was a really big lack of carbon fiber replacement pieces for this model year Challenger, so I ended up actually making all of this and this myself, including this window switch button here. I made all that myself. It actually turned out pretty good. Watched a couple of YouTube videos and just kind of went for it. Then over here we have my airlift controller, obviously for my air suspension. And then I have it mounted on this camber well, plugs into your 12-volt cigarette port there and just holds it. Really like that. I think that pretty much wraps it up for, oh, I also did this in carbon fiber. Didn't come out as well as my other pieces here, but yeah, this had broke on me previously. It had a big snap right here, so I kind of did it in carbon fiber to weld it back together, and it actually came out pretty nice. But yeah, that pretty much does it for the interior up here. I'm gonna move on to the trunk and I'll show you guys my trunk setup for my airlift. So as far as trunk setups go, I have a pretty basic setup right now. I have, you know, the classic hardwood look in here that I just picked up some wood laminate from Lowe's for I think like 30 bucks. Pulled out my floor mat, traced it out and cut them to fit in here. These pieces on the end can pull out, and then this will flip up, so I still have access to underneath my trunk liner, and I can still access my spare tire and everything if need be. And as far as my airlift setup, I've got I think this is a 4-gallon tank with a single compressor and just 3/8 air lines there. So yeah, that pretty much does it for my trunk setup. That's the majority of the mods. We'll move around to what I have under the hood. So under the hood here, obviously this is the 3.6 liter Pentastar engine that comes in these V6s. Not much you can do to them engine wise, other than, you know, like a rip supercharger package or something. But so I have pretty much just the basic stuff done here. I have this Spectre cold air intake that I have this filter wear pre-filter on, because rain will come right through here and into my filter. And then I got this carbon fiber cover for my coolant tank here. This was originally just a JLT black ABS plastic cover, and I skinned that in carbon fiber. But yeah, that pretty much does it for any under the hood mods. I have a 93 octane tune from Diablo Sport. To be honest, didn't notice a huge difference in performance, but I have it, so I guess I get to spend more money on gas. Alright, that pretty much does it for all the mods I have done to my 2012 SXT Challenger. Let me know if you guys have any more questions, if there's any specific videos you might want to see. But yeah, leave a like, comment, and hit the subscribe button if you want to see more content like this.